So the FTX rabbit hole goes down even deeper as we're finding out more information about Sam Bankman Fried taking $300 million worth of FTX's 2021 funding round. So we have an article here from Watcher Guru. I will have a link down in the description below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. The Wall Street Journal reported that former CEO Sam Bankman Fried personally took $300 million of FTX's 2021 funding round, a round that accumulated the platform a total of $420 million. So I want to clarify this again for you guys. $420 million total, he took $300 million of that. The report notes that the funding came from a plethora of investors in October 2021. Furthermore, the platform sold investors on claims that the funds would assist FTX in expanding its business. 3/4 of FTX's 2021 funding went to Sam Bankman Fried. The Wall Street Journal reported that disgraced crypto mogul Sam Bankman Fried pocketed in an astronomical $300 million in 2021, according to FTX financial records that were obtained by the publication. Mr. Bankman Fried told investors at the time it was a partial reimbursement of money he'd spent to buy out rival Binance's stake in FTX a few months earlier, the report stated. Additionally, adding evidence to the massive financial stream that SBF controlled, preceding the eventual bankruptcy of FTX and Alameda Research. 3 months prior to the $420 million funding round, Bankman Fried bought out around 15% of Binance's stake in the company. They were the first outside investor to FTX, with SBF paying roughly $2.1 billion to Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao. Although current CEO John Ray questions the FTX financials, leading the Wall Street Journal to question where Bankman Fried came up with the money. The report concluded that the eventual fate of the $300 million is undeterminable. FTX audited 2021 statements, only noting the money was retained by the company for operational expediency on behalf of a related party. FTX continued funding in January of 2022, according to the Wall Street Journal, raising an additional $400 million. So clarifying here, $400 million was raised at the beginning of this year, $420 million raised as of last year, and of last year, there was $300 million of that, which Sam took himself. I think a good question that should be raised here is, of the funding that was raised in January of this year, did Sam take any of that money? I mean, would anyone be surprised if he took 3/4 of that money also? I mean, he did it for the $420 million. What would stop him from doing it over here in January? Again, he's saying that he's trying to reimburse himself for this stuff, but looking at the chain of events that have taken place, it doesn't really come across that Sam cares about any of the people, the customers, the businesses he's associated with, the obligations that he set for FTX, the associations with Alameda Research. It's just an absolute massive mess. And it's being reported that he was buying a lot of these homes over in the Bahamas, very exorbitant, highly priced homes, for example. I'm seeing a report that supposedly they were having $100,000 worth in food catering services each week, every week. How the heck do you spend $100,000 on food a week? I mean, depending upon how many, I guess, employees that you have and everything, but still, that's an insane amount. I really doubt that if you broke that down, it would make much sense. Maybe you guys have a different point of view on that with catering services. I'm not that familiar, and I don't know off the top of my head how many employees that they had or where all that they would be distributing that out. But that is an insane amount of money to be spending every week on food for your employees. So let us know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Just another circumstance where we can see that Sam Bankman Fried loves to take people's money and doesn't seem to have really any remorse for it. Doesn't come across as that at all. So let us know your guys' thoughts. Last thing is that I want to tell you guys, Webull has a promotion going on right now. This is an opportunity where you could get up to 12 free stocks If you would like to be able to get on there, all you got to do is open up an account. You get 2 free fractional shares, each valued up to $300. If you deposit any amount, you could receive between 4 to 10 free fractional shares, each of those valued up to $3,000. More than likely, you'd get a stock that's around $3, $4, that kind of range. But there is a chance you could get these higher amounts. And, the market is down. This could be a good opportunity to get in. I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice, just an option for you guys. You can also trade crypto on their platform too. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also thank you to my YouTube members for your guys' support. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.